welcome on in. Appreciate you coming. Those are for you.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
See you again.
Oh, yep. Welcome. Nice to see you again. Come on in. This is the family of Sergeant Eric Houck, and we're going to go over to the Gold Star Wall in just a moment and do our presentation and stuff over there.
Being a Gold Star mom is in part an honor, but also being a Gold Star mom, it's just hard. You feel like you're alone. You feel empty, like there's nobody out there that understands what you're going through.
So what is a Gold Star family? And that's where the family of Sergeant Eric Houck come in.
I've said this before, but to know my son was to love him.
When Sergeant Eric Houck made the decision to enlist in the Army at the age of 21, he did so with the kind of dignity and bravery few had seen before. He lived for his family, and in the end, he died for his family and for his country. On June 10th, 2017, Eric and two fellow soldiers were gunned down by an insider attack in Afghanistan.
Eric wanted to do the best thing for his family. He married his high school sweetheart, and they have two precious children. So I just pray and I ask you to keep Eric in your heart, because if he's always in your heart, he'll never be forgotten. In regards to being a Gold Star mom, a Gold Star family, I don't mean to sound negative, but I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Because once you are a Gold Star mom, you never have your son or your daughter back again in your life. There are many times where you do feel so alone, but there are other parents out there that are suffering just like you are.
This is a dedication of our Gold Star Wall. So this started out down in Florida in one of the mission barbecues down there in Fort Myers. Adam Palladino some years ago started one of their walls, and they had some Gold Star families, and they kind of built, and they've had some great gatherings of Gold Star families and Gold Star moms in their restaurant. And as that kind of grew, we started to look at it and say, this is something we really need to take the opportunity to do with all of our restaurants, to dedicate one of our walls to our Gold Star families. So now I'd like for you guys to be able to hang the picture of Eric up on the wall. So there's just a little clip right there if you want to put it right on that hook right there. You come on in.
For me, the important thing is I want people to remember his name, remember who he was, because I feel as long as his name is being spoken, he will remain alive. Although he's not with us, the fact that people know who he is and recognize him for the sacrifice that he made in our family, that's what gives us comfort.
Don't ever feel like you cannot talk to a Gold Star mother, father, child, because when you don't talk about their loved one, it makes you feel like they're forgetting about your loved one. So ask them questions, ask them how they feel. They love to talk about their child, thinking about the memories. Yes, we might cry, but it's okay, because our heart fills with joy every time we get to remember our son Eric. So don't be afraid. This is our daughter Jessica, Eric's sister. You know, it's always hard for a parent, but I think sometimes Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Sometimes I think, you know, the siblings are kind of, you know, passed over. But he was her best friend.
It does feel like I don't get really recognized as more as my parents do, which it's a completely different situation. But, you know, growing up with my brother, he was my best friend, and I can only imagine the whole families that have to deal with that also. So I just want the Gold Star sisters or brothers to know that they are not forgotten.
How are you guys doing today? Good.
As his sister, to have him up on the wall just makes me more proud of him. And I remember him in my heart, but for all the other people that come in here and see his picture, they have him in their mind now. And that just, it makes me proud of him, and I will always be proud of him.
When you look at that wall, I would like for people to understand that behind each picture is a story, and that story involves family, friends, and hundreds of people that were affected by that. And the person on that wall made that sacrifice for this country.
We talk about, a soldier's memory never dies as long as their name continues to be spoken. And the impact of this wall is going to be that all of the soldiers that are going to be on this wall, their memory and their lives are never going to be forgotten. Because all of our teammates, all of our customers forever will be able to look at this wall and know that these are the heroes that have sacrificed, made the ultimate sacrifice.
And I'm going to say this, I hope this is the only picture of the wall.